This is our first video, y'all, so you know.
A first video ever.
It's just a little rusty.
Okay, this first video is a get to know us video. So we came up like with some random questions that we're gonna ask each other, just so you guys can get a feel of us. Okay, so first of all, I'm Kei-Kei.
I'm Kela.
And you guys are kicking it with Kela and Kickin. We finna get into it. You wanna go first?
Alright, girl. Let's see. Ooh. Teleportation or flying? I don't know. Because, you know, if you can teleport, you can just, you know. I think flying take a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
I say teleportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like I dream of genie.
I'm there. Okay. This one says, what is your favorite? What? What is your favorite something I bought this year, like item or something?
Yeah. You bought a car?
Oh well, yeah.
I mean, hello. You forgot
I did. I got a new car, guys.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I got a new Rizan. So yeah, that's one of my favorite items I got this year. Yes.
So far.
Yes.
All right. So let's see here. What is your favorite television network? Oh, I have a few of them. But I think the one thing I'm watching on the regular is the HGTV.
I'm on Netflix and
all day,
Hulu.
every day.
Yes. My question is, what is your favorite TV show?
Oh, good. Just roll out the whole list.
I have too many.
You gotta troll. Look, you have like.
I have too many. Okay, well I just say one that I'm watching right now. Queen Sugar. I'm watching Queen Sugar right now. So yeah, that's one of my favorite shows right now. Queen Sugar.
Okay. I could dig that. Okay.
Boom.
All right. So, what would your superpower be and why? Superpower. No, because you know I ain't all into the whole superhero kind of thing. That is not really my lane right there. I mean, I think if I was able to kind of, you know, clone myself into being multiple me's, then I can, you know, get a lot more stuff done. Stuff that I can only do with just, you know, I can't get done a lot with just two hands or just one me. So I think that would be one of my things is that I could just kind of clone myself into several other me's.
Let's see here. If you could choose any two famous people to have dinner with, who would they be? Probably be Taraji P. Henson.
Okay.
And Regina Hall.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What is your most used emoji? I think it's the one with the laughing with the tears.
Like which one? Like the drip tears or like the... Because you know sometimes people put the crying, like you crying.
No, I mean like the one that you laughing so hard that you
Okay. Mine says, what is your best scar story? I don't know if I would call it like the best story, because like as you can clearly see, I have a scar on my chin, and I got that scar from a car accident that me and my mom had. I was 4 years old when I got this scar, and it was a very bad car accident. Luckily, this is all I got. Was the scar.
Yeah.
But my mom, she was kind of pretty banged up. She broke her nose.
Oh wow.
She hurt her back. I mean, because the car she had was a hoopty. You know that hoopty? And we was rolling. She was taking me to daycare, and she was. She looked down. She took her eyes off the road for like a little bit too long, and she hit into a city bus.
Oh.
The back of a city bus.
Wow.
So yeah, luckily this is all I got from the car accident. So, I mean, I'm proud of this scar. I guess you can say it is. I mean, because it could have been a whole lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
So I guess this is like one of my best scar stories because it could have been a whole lot worse. Like it's just a reminder that I made it out alive and okay.
Yeah.
Because it could have went left.
Exactly. That is so true. And it's a part of who you are. It's the part of Kiki that just makes Kiki.
That's right.
Just even more richer. So, it's all good.
You better come on.
What was the country you last visited outside of United States?
Yeah, you've been somewhere everywhere.
I have. The last place I was in was over in Europe. I was in my sophomore year in high school, and I graduated there from London Central High School. Shout out to High Wycombe and Central London area, because that was where I spent the last 3 years of high school. And I think that's pretty much the last time I've been out the country, which was like 2003 to 2006.
I haven't been outside the U.S. ever.
Oh, goodness.
But
it's coming, though.
Yes, next year. Next year.
For sure.
If a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be? Who would play you? Okay, so in my 20s, I would definitely say that my life would be a drama. Because my 20s has been a roller coaster for me. But I think now that I'm inching close to 30, I think it would be like a rom-com. Because I'm a hopeless romantic people. I'm old school romantic. And I like to laugh. I'm very goofy. So, as far as somebody who would play me,
I don't know. That'd be hard to find.
I would play me.
To reenact.
I would play me just like Fantasia did in her movie.
Okay, yeah.
They was trying to figure out who should play her. They was like, why don't you just play you?
Exactly.
So I would play me.
Ain't nothing better than
boom.
Okay, let's see what this one is. What's your favorite place of all places you've traveled? Scotland. My family. My family took like a family little road trip from England. We went from London and we drove up to Scotland. That was one of my favorites.
That's dope. I'm gonna be like you when I grow up. Just travel. Okay. What is one thing many people don't know about you? I like K-drama. For those of you who don't know what K-drama is, it's Korean drama. Okay? That is what I am into. I'm into that. I don't know where that's been all my life. I don't know where K-drama has been all my life. I started watching K-drama back in 2016, and I have not stopped watching it since. I know it's weird,
it's
but
been
somewhat.
that long? Because I thought that was a recent thing.
No,
I thought that was like just last year.
No, love. No, like I've been rocking. We've been rocking since 2016.
That's crazy.
And
they do have some good shows though, cause shout out to my Korean family. I get with them and they really watch some of that, and I'm just like, you know what? I think I could dig it.
And since I've started watching Korean dramas, they got some nice looking men.
The eye candy.
Listen, y'all know the usual Koreans that they show us and portray over here. You know what I'm saying? In the U.S.
Yeah.
I started watching it and I was like, wait a minute. Wait.
Surprise.
Where y'all at? What part of Korea y'all in? So I can make a note to come and visit.
Yeah.
Because they do have some
They
nice.
from the South.
They have some nice looking Korean.
They from the South Korean.
Asian men.
Okay.
Bring home an Asian man.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Which decade do you love the most and why? I mean, I'm definitely, you know, I'm an 80s baby. But, you know, I was in the late 80s. So I didn't really get to experience much of the 80s and, you know, beforehand.
So in other words.
But the 90s was where it was at. Hey. And so I'm just gonna have to say it. It's the 90s. And I mean, reason why is because like that was just like
the music.
Yeah, the music was so dope back then. That was music for us. That was real music.
And the culture, like the black culture period.
Yeah.
Right?
Everything was just, I mean, it was it's what was, you know, current at the time, you know, and things that you could, you know, relate to, things that you could, you know, trend to. I mean, there was
90s was just
it was just the good old days.
I'm a 90s baby.
And
if you could be any supernatural creature, what would you be and why? A werewolf. That was quick. Why?
Oh my goodness.
You could blame Twilight.
Oh, okay.
I was Team Jacob. Okay, because that man that played Jacob, Taylor Lautner, was very fine. Everybody was all Team Edward. I was like, no, baby.
I didn't see nothing in him.
I was like, no, baby. Do you not see this fine specimen?
He was not
of a man.
Yeah.
I would be.
Oh, hands down. I was just like.
I had the shirt. I had the Team Jacob.
Everybody was on
Edward. Look, you can't even get his name.
Yeah, everybody was on Edward's train, and I was like, I don't see what y'all see in him. I mean, Jacob to me hit the overall package.
Who want to fight me? That man is gorgeous.
Say, come get it.
My God.
Oh man. Okay. Say you're independently wealthy and don't have to work. What would you do with your time? You know, I had a little creative, I guess, I don't know, what would you call it, phase or whatever, where I wanted to design sneakers.
Oh, really?
And I actually used to like have an actual like program where I had like different templates of sneakers and I would just put my own creative style to them. And then I started getting into, you know, even fashion design. You know, there was, you know, a few rough sketches that I've had of my own that I was like, you know what, I actually think that I would want to pursue something like that.
So, I mean, if you just had an opportunity to do it, would you like?
I think I would because, like, you know, that's something that I've always had, like, a little bit of a, you know, I wouldn't say like a desire, but I've always had an interest of, because even when I was in high school, you know, that was, you know, something that I like to do. I like to, you know, put together, you know, outfits and shoes and things like that and be just different from everybody else.
Okay, this is kind of like this is the last question I had. But maybe I got one more. Okay, it says, what is one thing we don't know about you?
Okay.
Okay, well, for those of you who don't know, I'm an actor. Was that the one you was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an actor. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know that about me. I have been in a few things. Commercials here and there, TV shows here and there. So, if you just happen to see me on your TV screen, shout your girl out.
Remember that. Kei-Kei.
Yes.
AKA Keandria.
Boom!
if you had a time machine, would you go back in time or into the future? I don't know, man, because like, you know, sometimes knowing the future ain't always good. Mm-hmm. You know, because there might be some things, you know, they always say, I don't know if that would actually go with this. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. But, I mean, for me, I think if I was able to get into the time machine, I think I would go back. Mm-hmm. Back to the good old days when things were simple. I don't know if I want to go into the future just yet. What happened?
I got a story to this.
Oh, man.
I was kind of hoping. Okay, anyway. Okay, my question is, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so story time. I was in a daycare, and we had like this little graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
And, you know, they asked all the kids, you know, what they wanted to be.
Right.
When they grew up. And, you know, my mom, she was out there. And, like, I remember it, like, it was yesterday. She was sitting out there. She was just cheesing, you know how mamas be. You know, parents be. She was just cheesing and everything. My baby, that's my baby up there. And they got to me. And they asked me, Keandria, what do you want to be?
Oh, goodness.
When you grow up? Look, Keandria.
Yeah.
Look, Kiki. I was like, when I grow up, I want to be a cheerleader. Just like that.
Okay.
Just like that. And my mom, like, that smile dropped so quick. And, like, her, like, it was so funny. Like, that smile was just like, and then when I said that, she was like.
I can picture. Shout out to my dudes.
And
I can picture her saying. I can picture her looking at her like.
She was just.
Why is she embarrassing me like, right now? Like, is she for real? Why
like that?
A cheerleader?
Did she just say
what?
I did. I wanted to be a cheerleader, and when I seen her smile drop, like I got scared, like for a second. Then I was like, I'm just playing. When I come. I'm just playing. No. And then I said something else. I forgot what I said, but then after I said that, everybody was like, yes. And I was just like, well, what's wrong with being a cheerleader?
Let's see. All right.
Girl, you was in there a long time. Listen, like it was more.
You know, I was like, let me make sure it's a good one.
Let me go ahead and mix up these
Let me make sure it's a good one.
That is funny.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? I'm going to tell you something my brother always said. And, you know, my brother's younger than me. We 4 years apart, but I remember what he had stated, you know, a long time ago. He was like, you know, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Mm-hmm.
You know,
and that's exactly, you know, and then it's so much that could be said about that, you know, because I know there's a lot of people that probably have started on the wrong foot. You know, whether it be in life, whether it be in whatever the case may be, whatever your situation may be, you know, during the time, you know, in the moment. But it's not about how you start. It's always about how you finish, you know. So, you know, you want to make a difference from how you started, then you still have an opportunity to change it at the tail end. So, shout out to little bro for that one, because that is something that, you know, has stuck with me for a long time, because I mean, you know, he said that some years ago.
Well, that's dope. Look at little bro dropping wisdom
to
big sis. Last question, guys.
Drum roll, please.
And it says, what was the worst job you've ever had?
Oh man,
badass. The worst job I've ever had.
Oh man, do I know this one?
You know what it is. We came from the same job.
Do I know this one?
You know what I'm too well.
So everybody that, you know, of course, me and Kiki have been friends for a few years, and this is how we pretty much crossed paths with each other. Was at this last.
We worked on posts. At this restaurant, the one and only restaurant on this specific post, and that was probably my worst job ever.
That's crazy.
That was my worst job. I mean, I'm just gonna stop right there because that's
another story.
That's a whole nother something.
On that note, I can say the worst job I had was Waffle House.
You worked at the Waffle House?
Girl, I worked there for like maybe three weeks. I'm not even lying. 3 weeks.
She was visiting for 3 weeks.
And I was just like, this is not for me. Because I'm not into that whole waitress thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into this whole, like, you know, going to people's, you know, table, take your order and all this
Shout
kind of
out
thing.
to the people that do waitress.
And I'm telling you, everybody don't have it. You know, everybody is not able to do that. Like, it's not made for everybody, you know? So I'm just like, that just wasn't for me. I just felt so out of my element. I felt out of place. Like, put me behind a counter and put me on the line and, you know, put me behind a cash register. Cool. I can do that all day. But, yeah, that whole waitress thing, big ups to y'all, because I'm telling you, everybody do not have the patience.
I don't.
Or the customer service to be dealing with all that, you know, because that's like one-on-one. You literally, like, you too up close and personal then, because to me, I was like, I felt so uncomfortable going up to them people's table and be like, can I take yours? And it was like, are you new here? Yes, I am. Yeah, you would tell.
Like, no, I've been here for like.
You could just tell I did not fit in there.
9 months.
Like, no, this ain't gonna. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I got to get up out of there. That ain't gonna cut it. I was like, that ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. It's not me. Yeah,
we've been friends all these years. And
that
you
was
ain't
a very
nothing.
because it didn't count. I was only there 3 weeks, Kiki.
Well,
it didn't count.
That's like a relationship.
that wasn't
We
even
don't
enough
count
time
those.
to even get to know nobody.
Yeah, we don't count those.
I was there for orientation and 1 week of actually work.
Well, guys, there you have it. I mean, a little taste of our world.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit
know.
of who we are. As you can see, I know you probably feel our personalities coming through. So, I think this concludes our video. Unless you got something else to say.
No, I don't have nothing else to say. I think that was good enough.
So we gonna try to hit y'all with weekly videos. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, share, comment on the video if you like it or whatever. You know, we just here kicking it.
Just kicking it. Kicking it with and Kiki.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So we see y'all next week then.
We holla at y'all.
Bye.
Peace.